According to the Gun Violence Archive, this is the 38th mass shooting so far in 2023.
And tonight we are learning more about the victims and the man who wrestled a gun away from the suspect in the Southern California shooting. CBS 2's Bauman here now with the details on this. Allie.
Maurice and Christine, those who were killed ranged in age from their 50s to their 70s. The victims were dancing during a Lunar New Year celebration, what's supposed to be one of the happiest times of year for Asian communities around the world. But their joy was cut short by bullets, and now the families of those 11 victims are forever changed. 65-year-old Mai Nan loved to dance.
Every Saturday, she's always going to dance. It's the day that she looks forward to.
Saturday's dance was her last. Nan was one of 11 people killed after a gunman opened fire at the Star Dance Studio in Monterey Park, a majority Asian American suburb east of Los Angeles.
Shot her first and then proceed to go inside to shoot everyone else.
Police believe the suspect, 72-year-old Hu Can Tran, fired into the Lunar New Year celebration with a semi-automatic pistol equipped with a large-capacity magazine.
He becomes shoot, boom, 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 boom.
Hattie Pang's swing dancing partner, Jim Goodman, covered her on the ground with his body. A bullet hit him in the back. Goodman survived, but is still in the hospital.
He's my hero. I own him. He covered me.
17 minutes after the shooting was first reported, police say the suspect entered a second dance hall about 3 miles away. Here, the studio owner's 26-year-old son, Brandon Say, wrestled the gun away from the shooter.
I had many thoughts where I would think, I'm going to die. This is it. This is the end for me. But then, something happened, something came over me. I was able to come to the conclusion that I needed to do something. I needed to grab the gun.
The suspect took off. About 12 hours later and 30 miles away, police spotted his white van with stolen plates. As they approached, officers heard a gunshot. Authorities say the suspect shot himself. A handgun was recovered from the van. Investigators searched Hu Can Tran's California home hours later. Here in Manhattan Monday, New Yorkers gathered in Union Square to rally against gun violence and to honor the victims.
When this news came out, it was just like, oh my God.
Derek Leone, executive director of the group Asians Fighting Injustice, says it felt like a gut punch to learn the suspected shooter was an Asian man.
That person knows exactly what the Lunar New Year is about. That is the time that you spend with your family. That, and he made sure that 11 people will never get time to spend with their family again.
Authorities believe the suspect was manufacturing his own weapons at home. Investigators are trying to piece together a motive now, and tonight we've learned they are looking at jealousy or a possible domestic dispute that could have been contributing factors. Christina Maurice.
Okay, Allie, thank you, and stay with CBS 2 for more coverage of these two shootings. We will bring you the latest details as we learn them on the air and streaming at CBS News New York.